surprised you can even get internet.
I know. It's like
You have cable one or you have dial-up.
I have my brother standing outside holding the antenna right now.
Are you in Fort Thomas or Pima?
For Thomas.
Yeah.
I have Verizon internet, but Verizon is horrible here. I'm learning.
Dude, not very many cells. So T-Mobile was pretty bad when I was up there too. I'm pretty sure AT&T was the only one that had any good reception, and that sucks because AT&T is like the worst company out of all of them.
What on earth are you doing out there? This is the middle of no. Do you live out there?
Yeah, dude, I'm just a wild man. I live in a hut actually.
In a
And
mud
I
hut?
just have
That's cool.
Yeah, I just have a couple modern conveniences.
Do you have a refrigerator yet?
Working on it. I gotta.
They do
I
have
gotta.
a Walmart there, though.
You ever had a root cellar?
Gotta go grab a giant block of ice.
The
you know,
Walmart
from
is
the
in
ice.
Safford, which is probably about a 40-minute drive from Fort Thomas.
You
No, it's
drive
like-
40 minutes to
Like
work?
25, 30.
Oh, excuse
me. If I'm speeding down that road, I can make it in 20.
I will say
Oh,
I would
well-
rather live in Fort Thomas than live in Morenci. So, but
There's a lot of, yeah, it's quiet. I like the quiet.
the only thing I remember about Fort Thomas was the LDS Church and then the Indian Center.
That's in Bylis, which is close.
Oh, well, see?
I
They don't
know
even
what
have
you're
that.
talking about. So Fort Thomas is like on the edge of the reservation. It's not in the reservation, but it's like right next to it.
Oh, Fort Thomas High School is also over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Class of
What am
25.
I looking for? Password. Yeah, my 10-year reunion just came up, and I got super sick, so I didn't go.
Did you go to Fort Thomas High or did you go to Pima?
No, I went to Pima.
That's what I thought.
I kind of wanted to go, but thought I had COVID, and I don't. I tested negative.
I didn't get invited to mine.
I decided not to
Oh,
go
no
to my
way.
10-year reunion.
My
Yeah, there's a
graduating class was 1,200 people, so I'm not surprised that some people fell through the cracks.
I mean, there was a big part of me that didn't want to go to. But
I think it's difficult for me because who I was in high school is so different than
me
who
too.
I am now
Mhm.
I can see
that I just don't know if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean,
So
there's a
sad.
lot of people in my graduating class that have come out as not Mormon or liberal,
think-
but
I think honestly we're in a similar boat because I was definitely very Mormon when I was in high school.
so I just didn't want to have to like deal with people, but it is what it is.
I don't care.
Heritage
I
is a
really,
weird place.
Whatever.
Heritage
Oh
is a
yeah,
weird place.
Heritage is good story.
I almost went there. I'm so happy that I didn't.
Hyacinth. Okay, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. What is my user?
All right. So, I'm going to roll for recap. We are streaming tonight. We are live.
Hello, world.
No.
Simon!
Why do your dice always pick Simon? I'm beginning to think it's rigged.
I think.
Hey, I rolled a 5 and he's the 5th person, so I don't know what you want.
No kidding. I think in our entire 3-year span of doing D&D together, I have been chosen twice.
Dude, Dagan and I came to the realization that if you were here for the original Strahd campaign, it's been almost 3 years since we started playing.
Is it really?
At least the OG group. So I'm pretty sure we
Ian,
started in fall
Evan.
21.
Well, Danny too. Danny was there like halfway through.
Yeah, I think I joined a couple months in.
Right before everything imploded. So
I rolled out of the bush.
Yeah. It's okay. I think this group is fantastic. The group we have.
I think the dynamic's great.
you're all right.
All right.
That's enough glazing there, Dakin, for one night. Thank you, though.
All
You're
right,
welcome.
Simon, I rolled you for recap.
If you need some more glazing, let me know.
Classic. Okay, so let's see where we left off. We started last week. Mordecai, Josie, and Tony were kind of running through the swamp trying to get away from the cultists that they had lured and Mordecai had partially murdered. Raylo, Coco, and Cordelia were doing their thing in the grotto, and they were watching us through the mirrors, I believe. Team the I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but the my team saw fucking what's his face running out of the grotto, the frog dude, Godfrey running out of the grotto. Tried to pursue him, didn't work out so well, so we met up with the others. Promptly got into a fight where we basically killed half of them, and then the teachers came in and took all the credit. They fixed the grotto with the Eldritch Bomb, or at least said they would. They took this guy we tried to take hostage into custody, and that is about where we left off.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you guys also were informed that you guys all automatically passed your final year. And you were
Yay.
all received a 50 gold gift card, essentially, to the student store.
We turn it in for gold.
You cannot.
Yeah, can I exchange it for just cash?
You can exchange it for goods and services at the student store.
What services
That's
do
really
they provide?
helpful since we're going into the summer where we're not going to be at the student store.
You do notice it has no expiration date, so you could utilize this at any point
would've been
in your
hilarious
4-year
if it
year.
Hold up. I'm gonna write that down in my inventory because I will forget.
Made myself notes.
No.
Dang, you brought those notes with you to Atlanta?
I have a whole little bag that I put all my D&D like dice and stuff in, and I have a notebook that I bring. I have a different notebook that I write stuff down in when this is like my journal. I've got this for my sheet. I have stuff on I have a whole setup. I just bring it with me everywhere.
Where's your commitment level, Simon?
He is here.
Let me show you. It goes into a different game. It goes into 40K.
There you go.
I knew you were gonna say that. How's Space Marines good?
Dude, that game's so fucking badass.
It looks bad.
It's so fun.
So, you guys, we can choose to do any number of things. So, the way that I was thinking that we would go about tonight is if there's anything that we want to wrap up here at the school before like the end of the summer kind of a situation, or the beginning of summer, I guess I should say. So if there's anything we want to finish up on campus, we can totally do. If there's any like NPC conversations or actions, I think last week there was some talk about maybe going and trying to break in and see if you guys can either get notes or access to the cultists that were captured, or there is we could just skip to summer plans. And then the last thing I want to do tonight is I want to start on us getting into the dinner party that Cordelia has invited you all to for her engagement. So we'll start though tonight with what, and this can be either a player conversation or it can be in character, but what kind of things do we want to do to wrap up our school year before you head off into your summer adventure between your freshman and sophomore year? Kokomi, I see you have a hand.
This is okay. So I kind of want to make a clarification on my character real quick.
Okay.
So I kind of have like said I was I transitioned to more paladin, level 3 paladin, level 1 cleric. I try to keep it as like similar as possible so that like things that I did like spell wise still for the most part matched up. So never like I was performing like illegal spells now that I've changed. And I have like the oath of devotion to being perfect and pretty.
Love
But I
that
want
so
that to
much.
be like, I don't want that to be like a midway like she did that actively in this arc, but like let's pretend that that's how it's always been, and she's had this devotion to being pretty and perfect. And so whenever she brings that up, that is like in context of her devotion to being pretty and perfect.
Perfect.
So
I mean,
I don't want to retcon too much, but it's like it's
you're not doing much
still within the
retconning
same
because you've been
gist
doing
of
it
things.
you've
We
been you've been devoted to being pretty and perfect the
That
entire
was how I
campaign.
viewed it anyway, I'll be honest.
Yeah. It,
This
like
is not that much of a threat.
I
so,
think
like,
what we
yeah,
did is we just found something that mechanically made more sense than what
Yeah.
was being served with just being a cleric. So
correct. So this is just
Mm.
like this is just changing
It's not
the
like any of us have talked too in depth about like our power or where it comes from, so it's not like it'd be changing a whole conversation.
So that's just the general clarification I wanted to give. The devotion, yeah, pretty and perfect.
Give me
perfect.
1 second, guys.
Is there all right? Perfect. Is there anything else that we either want to clarify or anything else we want to do while we're at school? We'll say that this is kind of like what would be traditionally finals week here at the school. So the rest of the student body that did not do any heroic acts to escape them out of that is running around studying. Simon, you've been noticing at the coffee shop, kids are just like pounding caffeine. Like this is probably the busiest time of the year for coffee, and also you're seeing like kids cry and then they set a timer on their phone, and when it goes off they stop crying and they go back to studying. Like it's like an intense bout.
I think Morkai is taking deep note on this for how people behave under stress around the school. Is there anyone at the campus you think I recognize in the cafe right now that's studying? Grayson, Janesh, anyone we've met this year?
Janesh is real laid back, so he's kind of like a hey, I'll figure it out kind of a thing. So I don't think you necessarily see him freaking out. People who you probably see freaking out, Aurora, not so much like the crying phase of things, but Aurora has been really stressed with her finals. Lorraine is like, even though this is her like domain, because she takes grades so seriously, she has been very stressed. Not so much crying, but definitely like I cannot talk to anyone. I cannot do anything. I must focus, lock in. You find Rampart is actually kind of maybe a little stressed about finals. He's been, taking. To him, your larges are smalls, so he probably orders about 4 drinks at a time, and that's like his.
I'm just giving him the whole pot.
Yeah, pretty much. You've not really seen Grayson at all on campus, and Mina has been coming in for shift stuff, but she doesn't seem to be super studying focused, at least while at the coffee shop. You're imagining that she's probably doing that at home. You don't really like hanging out where you work sometimes.
I'm really sorry. I have to. Can you go to someone else? I really got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. So that's kind of what's happening at the coffee shop. You've also noticed that, like people have been going out to eat less out at the tavern, Josie, just because people are not interested in food and merriment. It's kind of more like, I need answers now. But yeah, campus has been pretty quiet. Strixhaven Star has been wrapping up any final stories. Is there anything you want to submit, Danny, as your final? Like, do you want to do your small investigative update? Do you want to?
I think I would like to update Grayson some on the Eldridge Bomb, because based on me like reading what's his face's Godfrey's mind, it didn't seem like he was too involved. But I'm definitely leaving out like important stuff. I'm just letting him know like what the faculty might have like guessed, or how that stuff was cursed, and like there was in fact a curse, but I'm not gonna go into like the cult or anything like that. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Perfect. I'm going to say that, and you can correct any part of this, I'm going to say you released an article that kind of described how, what events happened this year that were affected by the Eldritch Bomb, and how, there was a mysterious grotto that seemed to be affected by it, and that, the teachers are taking care of it and the problem's been resolved. It's very interesting, but obviously you're leaving out the broad strokes of, yeah, the people who did it is a cult, and there is a connection to Godfrey in this. Like, I think you would have left all of that information out, because the story of the Eldritch Bomb is interesting enough just on its own. Go ahead and roll a performance check with advantage for me.
Oh god. Oh, there went both my dice. One is a 17. One is a 15. Okay, 17. Plus a dirty 20.
You do phenomenal on this. Like, this has basically been the article that has been distracting everyone, from their studies this week. And you do so well that Grayson actually offers you a investigative journalist position. You wouldn't be like working under Mina, but you would be on the same department as Mina if you were interested in taking that role. So you would be off of the advice column and move more towards a more serious journalistic,
Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. Oh my god, Grayson, thank you so much.
And, give me a charisma check.
That one was less good. Just straight charisma?
Yeah.
Alright, that one was a 15.
He also rolled a 15. There's a little bit of chemistry, I would say, between the two of you.
I mean, obviously.
Perfect. Is there anything else? Co-community, I think you had mentioned last time you wanted to get a scimitar from the student store, or a weapon. Is that something you're still interested in doing?
Yes. And actually, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it was a scimitar.
That was what I had heard last time we had talked, but I wasn't quite sure.
You know who else uses scimitars?
Mr. Raylo.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, and
Just
Josie.
in case.
You
Go,
really?
we all three. The three musketeers. With scimitars instead of rapiers.
I mean, I prefer my stick, but I'll pull out my scimitar.
Turn on
You have
your
like
mic,
the
baby.
singular dagger. No, I have
You're
3.
on mute. You're on mute.
God damn it. I said I prefer my big stick, but I'll use my scimitar when I have to.
Yeah, it is the scimitar.
Perfect. That cost 25 gold.
What made you choose scimitar, Ian?
It allows me to roll with dexterity, and then I also get like a boost with it. With
The boost?
slasher.
Can
Flash?
I have gone to the store with Kokomi or Tony have gone?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull out my gift card and like lean over to Kokomi and be like, look, I think you might need this a little bit more than I do. And then like right before you grab it, Kokomi, all I need is a favor next year.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh. I'm gonna kind of give like a like evilish smirk and be like, "Sounds good. Let me know when." Toodle.
Toodles.
The store clerk makes a little bit of awkward eye contact with Tony as they leave, like, just acknowledging, yes, like, nodding his head, like,
Where's the scimitar?
right here!
Please.
And he pulls out very, beautiful but a little basic scimitar. There's not like anything ornate on it or anything like that, but very battle functional. So it's got a nice leather handle.
Now I'm thinking, was there a reason I didn't pick rapier?
Do you know any like anyone who could customize this? Because this is aesthetically not matching what I'm giving.
You could go and see if there's any orifices in the Quadratics campus, or maybe Prismari might have, like arts and crafts, teacher or something like that.
Do you have like, do you know anyone specific they could be like, that you could recommend me to, give me a little discount, friend of a friend?
Um, I'm more of a student bookstore guy. I don't really know of any blacksmiths in town, but maybe if you ask some of the teachers, they could give you a recommendation.
Whatever. Thank you, whatever.
All right, thanks. You've got 25 gold left on that gift card, and he hands you a receipt with it circled and the gift card back.
I'm gonna like baton twirl this scimitar.
Beautiful. Dakin, I will allow you to switch out for rapier if you'd rather, since you do fencing classes and things
No,
like
I
that.
just-
but
I just looked it up. It's because I can't dual wield with the rapier.
all right, then never mind.
That's why I didn't choose it.
All right. Anything else anybody would like to do while on campus?
Can
Could
I
I
find
talk-
me?
Oh.
No, you go.
I also wanted to talk to Lorraine.
Yeah, you find her at the coffee shop.
Is she studying?
She,
waited
she
final time?
is.
I'm gonna go over and I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, Lorraine, you're studying. How's it coming?"
It's going. Oh, Kokomi, hi. It's going good. We're studying. I'm just trying to, and you look, and she's like some deep math class, or like organic chemistry, or like something that's like of higher concentration and higher knowledge.
So I hate to interrupt. I know this is not the perfect time, but there really is never a perfect time. So I figured, since this year's ending, I better, say something just in case. But I don't want to get it like misconstrued that we're like super close or anything. So like focus on your studies and like,
Oh,
do your thing over the summer. It's like no big deal.
Ouch.
Make an insight check.
Did you just like pre-reject yourself?
Hold on, what is my you said insight?
Yeah.
What is my insight?
What?
Inside, okay. I legit got in that one.
Lorraine looks at you and goes, "Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I mean, we're just like in a study group together. I get it." And
Yeah. But like we'll still like do like water aerobics like we slay.
Yeah. No. We're good. We're good. Thanks.
I just want you to focus on your studies and all, like that's all,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right, well, like good luck in this math, chemistry, like craziness. I like literally don't even have to take my finals.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you're pretty imperfect.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like trot away.
Yeah, as you leave, Lorraine kind of looks at you for a second, takes a deep breath, and then just goes back to studying in her books.
Sounds good.
All right.
That's all I wanted to do.
Josie.
I wanted to find Mina if I could
Yeah.
before. I want
Mina.
to do this like Mina, right before we like leave for the summer.
I wanted to do that too.
We'll say she's at the coffee shop. I'm going to have Josie go first.
That's fine.
He can go. I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt again?
No. I had stepped out, so you do your thing.
I just wanted to find her and like apologize again if I could, and like try to reach out to her a little, like try to be friendly.
Yeah. Do you want to roleplay that, or do you just want to describe?
We can just make it quick. I can just roll. I mean,
Yeah.
not to get into it. Yeah, I just want to say, you know, like, hey, I know we got off on the wrong foot at the start of the year. At the party, things escalated really quickly. I was very drunk. I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's no reason to apologize. You're fine.
Okay. Maybe next year we could be friends, or at least friendly, talk a little more. I know things are weird between you and Cordelia, but, you know.
There's nothing weird between Cordelia and I. We're fine.
Okay. Well, that was it. I just, you know, wanted to make sure we weren't leaving the year on bad terms.
No, you're cool. She hands you actually a small coffee.
Thank you.
Irving even off. Or is she, or is this at, sorry, I missed a lot.
Cool. I'll take the coffee, I'll kind of salute her with it, and I'll leave.
Make a perception check on the coffee.
Oh my god, is it
Oh,
fucking
shit.
dirt?
No.
It's
Or
coffee
like
with a handful of
coffee
almonds.
beans. Yeah. I drink Americanos.
Face the
That's
map.
not one, but I get to re-roll that. So.
Damn.
Oh,
I love
so
that
much
place.
better. You said perception?
Yeah.
I guess plus. 24.
So, you notice that it has your name on it, and it is exactly how you like coffee.
Okay. Nothing. Okay. Great.
Devoid of caramel.
Devoid of caramel. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I stopped eating caramel after everybody else got sick. Cool. All right, that was it. That's all I wanted to do.
Perfect. Simon.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, Himina, how's Grayson been? You two were a thing, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of over him right now. He's just been like really unavailable, so I've just decided I'm going to just keep things professional.
That's unfortunate, Ward. You guys work together at the paper, though, right? Doesn't he like? I don't know. Don't you guys have like need to have like a close working relationship or something of some kind?
Yeah, we're fine. We work together.
All right. And if one wanted to get a hold of him, how would one do that?
You could either go to the paper and try and talk to him, or his dorm is on Silver Quill campus. He's a Silver Quill student, so he's real good with words. But he might be at his parents' like summer retreat already. They own like an island, and like, you know, and she names like what would be the equivalent of like Aruba or like Tahiti in whatever this world is.
So all right, they got money.
Yeah, Grayson comes from like a really wealthy family. Though you wouldn't really know it talking to him, but
It's really not that surprising, having talked with him. Well, I was trying to like pry into her getting sacked by him, but it's not going anywhere. So
make a persuasion check or an insight check. Mina's just very like Mina's gonna play things cool even if things aren't cool.
I got an 11.
From what you can tell, you probably can infer that.
I mean, I was right underneath the balcony when he fired her, so
Yeah, well,
I'm
you
just-
definitely know, but like looking at her reaction, her response, you can obviously tell that she got dumped, and that she's playing it off like it was like a mutual or like prompted by her kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, yeah.
Sorry. So you said what about Grayson again? About his family?
they're
Mina
They
said
own a
what?
fucking
I
island
missed that.
beside the
very.
Tahiti.
They have a retreat home on the island. They don't own the
He's
island.
really rich.
but he's very rich.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Cool.
It's like, when rich people go on vacation in the Hamptons or like but more tropical, I guess. So like, anyways,
Please tell me they don't have a fucking timeshare.
no, poor people
Yeah.
have timeshares.
Oh, they just own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny story brings up, but I'll save that later.
All right. Is there anything
Yeah.
else people want to do on campus?
That's
Yeah.
right now.
I do.
Dakin, what do you want to do?
We go see Aurora.
Yeah. You guys are in your favorite spot. You're at the graveyard. Just kind of walking around.
Aurora,
Yeah.
you know you are probably the most beautiful, talented person I've ever met, right?
She kind of blushes, and she goes, I mean, like, I'm okay, but I appreciate you.
No. Don't be so modest. You are. I mean, any man would kill to be with you. You have a look and a piercing gaze that would petrify anybody, like a gorgon. And your singing is more alluring than any siren song.
Well, it's funny you say Siren, because that Siren song is my new band that I'm putting together. It's an all-female ensemble.
No way. Well, you
Yeah.
can keep it. No. Copyright's all yours. Anyway. That's why it makes this so much harder.
What?
I'm gonna be gone for a long time. For most of the summer, I mean. But depending on what happens, I don't even know if I'll return to the school. I will throw a party, which you're more than welcome to come to. Besides that, I will be indisposed. So what I'm saying is, you don't deserve somebody who is going to be so aloof and distant. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you, like, not want to see each other anymore? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying maybe we should, for the summertime, depending on if I even return, take a break.
Yeah, no, I am. Make an insight check.
Okay. Where is my die? There it is. I don't think I have anything on insight.
Wow, you guys are just like, I don't want any commitments for the summer.
Yo!
Hey,
Hot.
that's my whole shtick. So
I
A lot
have
going on.
other
man.
plans.
I have other plans.
Oh, +0. So that is a 8. That's a 8.
She sits and stares at you and is like, "Yeah, I totally get it. You know, like I'm gonna probably focus on music this summer. So yeah, just let me know what the invite to the party is, and I'll see if I'm like available or something." So
Yeah, that's excellent. Yes, you took this much better than I thought.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, I mean,
cool. That's cool. I will see you at the party then.
yeah, and she like
Cool.
kind of walks off in her own direction.
And they said it was hard. All right, cool.
All right.
That'll be it.
With that, we are going to move into summer break. So, what would you guys, other than so there's two things that are happening at the end of the summer. So, the first thing that's happening at the end of the summer is Cordelia's engagement party. And around the same time, you also get an invitation from Raylo for another little, small little party over at his house around the same time.
On the same day?
He couldn't quite be that brazen, but it's like the same week.
figure everyone will be in town anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Raylo's thinking too. So, so those two events you had to look forward to at the end of the summer. Between now and then, is there anything that anyone else wants to do? And Strixhaven's pretty cool. It's not like other colleges where if you're like on campus housing, you're forced to go home for the summer. If you wanted to stay on campus and still utilize, its libraries and other amenities and resources, Strixhaven totally allows you to do that. Classes are just not in session for those 2 months. Oftentimes, too, just so you're aware, this is like when teachers go and either take sabbaticals or they go and do like the research projects over the summer, like a lot more hands-on kind of learning and stuff like that. So the school kind of gives them a built-in time to do that so that they don't have to necessarily choose between teaching and research, all that kind of thing. So there's still stuff and activities and jobs and everything like that happening on campus. If you do choose to go home, you don't lose your jobs at the school or anything like that. They just put you on like a furlough kind of a thing. So you will not receive any money over the summer, but you won't necessarily lose your job either. So, yeah. Everybody go ahead and do 2 weeks worth of student dice and 2 weeks worth of paychecks just to make sure that those are your final things earned. The only exception being if you receive an inheritance, that doesn't stop at the end of the school year. Ian, what are you saying? I think you are muted.
How much is it weekly again? Is it just 5?
5 gold if you're working a regular job.
How much are we getting? 25 a week.
25, yeah. Okay.
And so I technically have 75 store credit.
Yes, because you had your $50 gift card plus Tony's $50 gift card, and then you only use 25 of that $50 gift card. But the money is only good at the student's bookstore in Strixhaven.
Yes. I was like, that's why I was like keeping it separate. So
Yeah. Perfect. Is there anything that anybody would like to do over the summer? Any summer plans or anything that you want to talk about?
So I would like to continue my studies into the layout of the campus to find, let's say, a lair separate to what the cultists have.
Are you trying to find like a place for you to go, or are you
Yeah,
trying to find
myself.
like your own like
And I
little
believe,
headquarters kind of a thing?
yes, very much. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know about that place Raylo found.
No.
So anything will do. Obviously, probably not in the swamp.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I got a 15.
You find, after doing some research in Dapplewing Manor, that on the Witherbloom campus, not the swamp, but that there are lots of these different old research outposts that have been kind of abandoned over the years.
Okay.
They used to be like, Witherbloom's a very botanical and it's got lots of different biomes that it researches, and there's a bunch of these different outposts, and some of them have been kind of forgotten. Which just like the cultists have utilized the one in the swamp. I'm gonna say you can choose a biome, and we'll say that you also have found a abandoned research outpost that you can begin to kind of outfit how you see fit.
Is there like one within a cave system?
Oh yeah, we totally say that.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll start setting up in that one.
Perfect. So yeah, you have a little cave lair, a little bat cave, so to speak.
Cool. Cool.
Perfect. Anyone else have things they want to do over the summer? Kokomi.
Not to copy that, but in a much more like mild sense. Kokomi kind of wants to find a place on campus that's like the equivalent of like under the bleachers. You know, somewhere like kind of hidden where like people would go to smoke cigarettes.
So cool.
Kind of vibe.
That's a fantasy equivalent.
Like freaks and geeks.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's literally under the bleachers of the Mage Tower Arena.
Okay. I like think to go there. I'm like I bet you no one's there.
Yeah, you go, and I mean the Mage Tower Arena is so large that once you get underneath the bleachered stadiums, it's like a labyrinth in and of itself. I mean, you find a couple of people, like other kids who are up to no good. Mildly, like it's not like smoking is not allowed, but
Yeah.
lots of drinking.
Is there, Alan Richardson's ankles caught on fire within them?
Could be if you wanted it to happen.
Could I look for again? I always like to look for anything shiny or pretty. Is there any sort of like? I don't know. Do I notice anything behind the bleachers? Is there like a perfect little dump to sit on? Is there,
Make an investigation check.
Coco's secretly a fish. Always looking for things that are shiny.
Little goblin.
an investigation?
Yes.
Okay. We got a 9.
Perfect. Are you looking for something like an object, or are you looking for like a place to kind of be like, this is my spot?
The latter.
Okay. I'm going to say that you find that there is this part of the bleachers that kind of opens up. So the Mage Ball Tower is like on the edge of like a cliff.
Uh-huh.
So you find a spot that has this beautiful view of this like grotto-y lake that is down off of the edge of the cliff there. And I'm going to say that you find that there is this old but gold and beautiful, if you cleaned it up, rocking chair that somehow has made its way underneath the bleachers, like it was like an old storage probably spot that got left and forgotten about.
Okay. I look at it and I'm like, ew. Perfect. And I sit in it and I cast Sacred Flame, but like on the tips of my fingers, just super softly, so it kind of like smokes a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just like pretend as I rock in this chair.
Yeah, you've got the whole aesthetic going on. Perfect. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do over the summer? It could be on campus or off campus. Josie.
I have a couple things I would do, but Josie would not be going back onto campus, like, at all. She would definitely just go back home.
Perfect.
I don't think anyone would really hear from her for the most part, but over the summer, I think you guys would all just get little packages in the mail from her, like just something small. So I'm just gonna go down the list really quick of what it is for everyone. I'll try to be quick. So for Cordelia, you're gonna get a little postcard. It's like a black and white photo of someone posing at a cafe. And on it, she's gonna say, can't wait to see you at the end of the summer. I'm assuming this is after she got her invitation. And it's a little like vintage scarf in it, and it has like the different seasons on it that she would have found at like a secondhand shop. She won't tell her that it's secondhand. So, for Tony, I think she would send a cheap little like paint set with a postcard from Avernus Kitchen in the city, not Hills. And sorry, it would say another opportunity to try something new, like have a good summer. For Raylo, it's gonna be a little like a card, and in it, it's gonna have some vintage like cufflinks. And pressed into it, it's gonna be like a little, so it's gold with like a kind of a silver top and like a little sun pressed into it. And like in the center, the gem kind of like seems to change colors. So right now it's like a golden hue, like a golden yellow hue, like a summer hue. And it on the card, it's going to be like a classic like chorus line with a little note that says, "Don't worry, we'll all be back together again soon." Kokomi, it's going to be a little like sparkly keychain thing for her groundskeeper keys. It's like a little like a floral type, like little, just like a trinket. And a little compact mirror that's like almost like a silver chrome, like a metallic on the outside. And a little postcard of a woman, like it's like those old like it's like a woman on a fountain posing, like with like water coming out. And it'll say the light that shines the most is the one inside us. Like, have a good summer. And then for Morkai, his is a little bit different. It's going to be an envelope with like paw prints on the outside, and when he opens it up, inside it's going to be a list of names and phone numbers and addresses. And there's going to be a little photo of Josie making a peace sign outside of a building that says Church of Researchologists. And it's going to have a little note that says, swung by a local cult and got the info on a few people wanting to try something new. In case you wanted to branch out into new locations, have a good summer.
Oh my god!
That's awesome.
It's too good for all of us.
Oh, that's so good.
I think a little tears rolling down Morkai's eyes as reading this.
But again, she wouldn't hear from her otherwise. These are just going to be like randomly, because like these are just things that she would look for as she's like working through the city that like maybe sparks a memory or something of everyone. But everything else I'll kind of keep to myself. But yeah, that's what her summer. So.
Cute.
Fantastic. So you can go ahead and add all those items to your inventories.
Oh, I already did.
If you have not
What was it?
already. Oh
Nope.
no!
No.
What did he say? His dad was holding up the internet?
His brother.
His brother.
Yeah, Fort Thomas is in the middle of nowhere. The only reason I
Yeah.
know where it is because you have to pass it in order to get from Mesa to Safford. So,
Okay.
you back?
Welcome back.
As I just deleted Discord real quick, what did you give us? I had to go get my food.
You got the cufflinks.
Cufflinks. Aw.
So they're cufflinks. They're like a gold color with like a silver sun pressed onto the top, and like a little.
Nice.
It almost looks like a gem in the center of it. That's like it kind of changes color in the light. So like at an angle, it'll look like a little golden yellow, maybe like a little blue. In some like green, and others it just kind of changes. So.
Wow. Raylo probably would not have told you thank you or anything, but he put them on and probably wouldn't take them off.
Perfect.
Did I have it? Was it a sparkly keychain or a sparkly key ring?
Sparkly keychain for your keys, your groundskeeper keys, and it's like a little in the shape of like a flower.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's okay. And then what was the note on the postcard?
Ooh, let's see for the light that shines the most is the one inside.
Okay.
Oh, what's mine? I didn't hear mine either. Hold up.
Let's see. Yours was just don't worry, we'll all be back together again soon. Like have a good summer.
Oh, okay.
Tags.
That's nice. I thought that was nice.
Oh
What do you
man,
mean?
2012 just called. I feel old.
That was how in middle school how you let someone know that you didn't like them.
Hey, at least you signed the
Oh,
yearbook.
true.
Didn't pick up on
I
that
didn't know
till
that.
a long time
I
ago.
did not. I didn't-
Well, it was basically like you.
No, that's not what she wrote. That's what Danny
No, I
said.
know.
Her
I would
note.
have just taken it as a compliment.
All right. Is there anything else anybody would like to do over the summer? Cordelia.
Cordelia also just so she doesn't go home until like towards the end of summer, because things have just been really stressful, and there's been a lot of pressure. So she spends her, I think, what I actually said to Tyson when I was talking about it was full travel rich girl party summer. And it's just like that, like stereotypical, like I'm going on holiday, you know, I'm not vacationing, I'm going on holiday. And I just spend the summer having fun. And I do think I will actually send Josie postcards everywhere that I go, because I think it's so sweet that she sent me one. And they're just like random ones that I think were pretty, and they don't say anything much, just like, look, I was here. Oh, this place is neat. You should give this a try. And it's like some ridiculous experience that you would never want.
I couldn't afford in my dreams. Yeah, but appreciate anyway.
But I have zero responsibilities. I have to spend the summer having fun, and I don't want to think too hard. And then there's what Tyson and I had talked about, but that is something for another time. So.
I would like to try to do something.
Yeah, go for it.
How likely is it that I can go back to a temple? Not temple, that fortress that me, Coco, and Cordelia were in.
That had like the scrying mirrors in it.
Yeah, that had the scrying mirrors.
Give me a stealth and investigation check.
But, okay, just remind me. Is that the strongest lead I have on finding you know who?
Yeah,
I don't know if
up
it's
up
right.
until so what? Here's what you know based off of that scrying mirror. One, you know that you could see a person in those shadows, so you know that entity is her, and you know that they are alive somewhere. But much like scrying is like taking a peek into a place, it is very dark and musty. So you don't know where this individual is necessarily.
Do I think that if I give the right prompt, I could figure out a closer location or look outside of it to see if I can kind of get a...
Yeah, you could definitely try. But what I
Okay,
want you to do is I want you to roll investigation and stealth, because immediately after you guys had gone there, that has been swarming with teachers, as they've been both trying to research how all of this got here to begin with
No,
under
no,
their
no.
nose.
I'm thinking about this before, because I'm going to request help maybe for this mission.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, from what I know, how likely is it? What are the chances I'd be able to sneak into there again?
You can
With a party of
definitely sneak in there again. The trick is going to be one of two things. One is there's going to be a lot more teacher and authority, presence in the area, because they are, especially down in the grotto, trying to excavate the site and figure out how under their nose something got there. The second thing is that they are collecting samples, so you would have to get there at a time where they either haven't removed the scrying mirrors, or that they are, not gotten to that part in the investigation yet. So there are several back entrances that you discovered while you were there. So I do think that, if you rolled a straight stealth check to get in, you guys could definitely accomplish that. I just want you to kind of add a little bit of skill and luck into it by making you roll both investigation and stealth.
I will. But before I do that, I am going to go to Josie. And I'm going to thank you for the cufflinks. They are nice. I want to ask you, how do I put this? I need your help.
I would not have gone back onto campus. So are you texting me this?
Oh shoot. Yes. And it even
This
includes
can
the
happen also before you leave as well. But yes, sorry, Dave.
That's what I was meaning. Yeah.
Okay.
I just put it together, like, of what I was gonna do.
Okay. Yeah. What do you need? Is it everybody? What's going on? Are you okay?
No. Just you.
Okay.
And I need you to promise me, I know this is a big ask, not to tell anybody why I need your help or what we're about to do.
Okay. It's not. We're not hurting anyone, are we?
No. No one's getting hurt. Nothing like that.
The wrong person for
I
that.
just need your help very badly. I know you have ways around. You're very stealthy and can help with that. I need to go back to that fortress that we were at, during the big fight when you found us. It's very important.
Yeah, the place with all the ichor.
Yes.
Okay.
The only issue is it's going to be extremely hard to do so.
Yeah.
Because the teachers are swarming.
The teachers barely seem to know where they are half the time. I don't think there'll be an issue.
Perfect. I appreciate this. I will owe you, or I could pay you.
I think I like the idea of a favor. I don't think I need your money, but I appreciate it.
Perfect. All right.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
So, I'm going to need a group stealth between the two of you.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace right when we hit the edge of the swamp.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. That is a 17.
Man, these teachers are really incompetent.
Yeah, you guys are able to slip into that place, no problem.
Just waving behind their backs.
Make an investigation, a group investigation, to see if they've taken the scrying mirrors.
Okay. Come on. Give this to me.
I'm gonna give him the help action, if that's okay. And can I also cast guidance for him?
Yeah, so you get to roll with advantage, and you get to roll a 1d4 to add to your roll, Dakin.
Alright, thank you. Dude, how come my D4 always missing?
That's the one that
That's fine,
hurts,
I got-
too, when you find it.
Got one. Okay, advantage is gonna be a 17 plus. It's investigation plus 5, plus a D4 is. It's not a D4. What's going on here? Just give me one. A 2. So 17 plus 7.
24. Yeah, the mirrors are still there. They have not made their way to the top. You walk in, and it is just how you left it.
All right, Josie. I am about to ask to find somebody, and I need to trust you that you will not tell a soul, because the knowledge I will gain from it could cause big political strifes in my kingdom.
Believe it or not, I'm very good at keeping secrets.
I believe it. That's why I picked you.
I have no affiliation with your guys' kingdoms. It's actually very fascinating. So continue.
This includes not telling any other member of our party.
Yeah, I figured. I won't say anything.
Thank you. I'll say like the magic incantations I need to. And then I'll say I need to see the location. Hold up. I'll be a little more specific.
You, Dakin.
Show me the location of Mor Beliana Shadow Kaiban.
You see the same room that you saw before, very faintly lit. The image almost pans out just a little bit, and you can see that you are in what looks to be like a dungeon area, like very much like a place where people are kept. You hear like wailing and crying and screaming, and it is not pleasant at all. And you see before you an individual holding a torch, kind of walking up towards. It's almost like you're seeing things through her eyes,
Okay.
as opposed to like seeing her face. You're almost like it's like a POV of her, and you see an individual coming forward with a torch. Give me a perception check.
Can I give him the help action again?
You cannot in this case, because it is what they see.
Would he still have guidance?
He still could use his guidance.
Do I see what's on the mirror?
Yeah, you're seeing this too.
Rayla, what the fuck is that?
Okay. I rolled a 13, 14, 15.
With the guidance?
15. Oh, no guidance. I didn't use guidance. Hold up. Guidance will be the D4 still, right?
Yep.
A 4. So 19.
You see a very high elf looking figure that is covered in really nice half plate and armor. Its hair is golden blonde. And you don't know who this individual is, but you recognize immediately that it is some kind of high ranking official in the kingdom from where Cordelia is from.
Pan out. Can I ask it to pan out?
It kind of vanishes away, and that is all that you can see.
Can I ask it again to show me the dungeon from a bird's eye view? What happens?
As you do, you almost see the same image. You see, this time you can see your mother's face. And
I can see her face as well.
yes.
Great. Okay, good. Thank you.
And you can see that the same high-ranking official in military garb. You don't know necessarily what rank he is or like where he fits in the grand scheme of things, but he's definitely wearing the colors and insignia of their kingdom. But what I will say is, you have no idea where this is at. You don't know if this is in her kingdom, if it's in your kingdom, or if it is in a third-party location. But that is the lead you have so far.
I will start smashing the mirrors in anger.
Whoa! Can I hold him back?
Make a strength check.
Probably
The
strong.
point is to leave no trace, buddy.
You have no idea how much this complicates things.
Yeah, that's just a 12.
They can make a strength
Oh,
check.
should I make a
Dex.
acrobatics
You can
check?
either do a dex save or a strength save.
I'm so small.
Yeah.
And he's
You're
a full-sized
actually-
man.
Yeah, with a 7 strength. That is a... Ooh, that's a 6 plus... is it acrobatics or just straight dexterity?
Just a saving throw.
Oh, a saving throw. Okay. Okay, that's a 10.
She's able to hold you back.
I'm like... Jeez.
Calm down. Whatever it
you're-
was, we can fix it.
I'm still pissed off, but... Jeez, you're a lot stronger than you look.
I'm gonna say she wild shapes.
Yeah, I'm just as impressed as you are.
Okay, and on a not comedic note, I don't know if you understand this, but this complicates things.
Who was that woman?
That was... Kept your oath, right? To me? You have to say it right now. You keep your oath to me and I will tell you.
I'm not gonna say anything. I have no one to tell it to. I have no idea what's happening right now. You have no idea how little information and context I have. Very little.
That is my mother.
And I'm guessing she's not at home? Okay.
No. Not only is she my mother, but she was supposed to be next in line and queen of mine and Cordelia's entire kingdom.
Got it. And how long she's obviously not in the castle. How long has she been missing?
Been missing since I was... Can't even remember. Between 15 and 20. 12 and 20. It's all the same in those years.
Do you know where that was?
Where it was. And this is where our oath must not break. The guard had an insignia. And the insignia was Cordelia's side of the kingdom. From that area.
I mean, do you think she knows? There's no way.
I'm 1,000% sure she has no idea. She's not in on this in any way. It's not that. But I'm a fool. She's been in the country this entire time. I think. They told me she disappeared. In fact, they also said she was a traitor. She abandoned our country. I don't know what to do next, I'll be honest with you.
Well, maybe we can find out something this summer? I mean, you don't want to tell anyone or tell the group?
I can't. I can't. I chose you because I know, oddly enough, I can trust you. Maybe Mordecai, but I don't think you would have any interest in this, and I needed somebody who can help me stealth too. But what I'm saying is, Cordelia especially cannot know. She cannot. It's not because I'm playing a mean game against her. I'm telling you, bad things will happen potentially if she were to find out about this. Any word got...
I hear what you're saying, and I understand you, and I would love to help you if this means something. I never met my parents, so, if I can help you find yours, I would love to. I'm just saying that of anyone we know, or at least that I know, I'm not connected to any of this, Cordelia seems like the one who might be able to give us the most answers. And it doesn't seem like this is something that she would do. It's just something to consider.
No.
But you tell me what you need.
It's not that I blame her. I know she has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with that. I can't say any further. Not because I don't want to, because I can't.
Okay.
Rayla, you start to feel your arm begin to sting just a little bit more.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
Don't waste a spell. I'm fine. Done this before.
Okay. Well, we should get out of here if you don't need anything else before the other teachers come. Is there anything else that you need to do?
No, and I thank you. And I promise you, I owe you that favor. And I know I'm a lot of things, but I am a man of my word, so thank you, Josie.
Of course. Let's go. Yeah.
You guys are able to escape, no problem. And with that,
Sweet. Thank you, Josie.
We are going to transition over to Cordelia. Cordelia, it is about a week before the royal engagement party. You have been summoned home by your family. This is the first time that you are entering into the palace. And you pull up, in fact, here's a great look here. You pull up into your summer estate, and you are greeted by your head butler, Chauncey, as he greets you at the loading dock doors.
Let me make it AI real quick on something. Go ahead, Tyson.
Go for it. Ah, Miss Cordelia, it is wonderful to see you here again. Might I take your things?
Of course, Chauncey. Nice to see you too.
Yes, yes, yes. And he looks, and you just have 15 to 20 bags that you have collected over the course of your travels with odd different clothing and dresses and other items of accoutrement that you have done. Yes, well, I shall have these put up in your room post haste. Your father and mother would like for you to accompany them to dinner tonight to discuss the arrangements and plans of your event at the end of the week.
Great. Can we? I'm so excited.
Yes. I've also made arrangements for your friends to arrive. They should be here on the morrow. To be able to unpack their things, I've given you the entire west wing of the estate to see fit. And he gives you the itinerary of the rooms. If there's any different mismatching that needs to be done, I will say the request from Mr. Master Morkai has been most interesting for his room arrangements. I do not know if we have a bone saw or a furnace that would suit his needs, but
I don't recall requesting this.
But it makes so much sense.
he said he needed them for research purposes.
No, he'll be fine. No. He doesn't need to do research. He's on vacation.
Yes, I did give him the room with 2 fireplaces. Hopefully that should suffice his temperature demands.
You did make sure his room was like pretty far away from mine. Like, I'm happy he's here, but I still I like my distance.
Yes, yes, yes. He's at the end of the hall and you are on a different floor.
Perfect.
Yes, and as requested, I have put Madame Tony's room and Madame Josie's room and Madame Kokomi's room in an adjoining suite to yours.
I love it. Chauncey, you're just amazing. What would I do without you?
Well, I don't know. And with that, Chauncey is going to direct the rest of the castle staff to collect your things. You are able to prepare before, or we can go straight to your dinner. Your choice.
No, I think we'll go straight to dinner. I would like to. I am in winter form once again.
Perfect.
Wait, is this the party?
Not yet.
No, this is just dinner.
This is
Okay,
just
okay.
leading up to it. So, you, Cordelia, arrive at dinner in your evening ball. You'll see that the Chauncey had prepared for you a dinner dress to wear tonight. You ascend down and you see your father and mother. Give me a second here and I'll pull up their names.
I should also pull up their names because I can't remember.
Did you send it to me on Discord or did you send it to me on Instagram? Okay.
Ambrose and Evelina.
Yes, you see Ambrose, your father, sitting at the head of the table, his nose buried in some paperwork, and you see his assistant, Carlisle, next to him, handing him different forms to sign and different arrangements. Your mother is sitting there, and as soon as she sees you arrive, she gets up. Cordelia, my child, and she comes and gives you a big hug.
Hi, Mom. Oh, I missed you.
It's
Hi, Daddy.
So wonderful to see you. You see Ambrose lifts up and goes, "Hi, darling," and then goes back to his work.
Such a warm welcome.
Yes. You must tell me all about your adventures, Miss Cordelia.
It was just a fun summer. I just spent it kind of going around, checking out all the different clubs that everyone's been telling me about all year at school. And just, having fun. School was so stressful, I just needed a break.
And tell me all about school. Something I never got to experience in my youth, so I'm very eager to hear about your educational opportunities.
Yeah. I joined the choir, and I crushed it, obviously. And You know, I have a study group, and I really like them. You're gonna meet them soon. You'll like most of them. There might be one that's like a little off-putting, but you know, you grow to care for him eventually. He's like kind of grows on you, like I would say like a fungus, kind of.
I don't know if she's talking about me or you, Morkai.
Yeah, that is why.
100% talking about Mordecai. And
No, 'cause
I
I know
mean,
them.
you might know one of them. It's not that big of a deal. I am in a group with Raylo. It was not my choice. Daddy said I had to put up with it, you know, but you know, he's really just like a non-issue. I'm on the paper. I'm a journalist. I think it's fun.
Raylo is such a charming young man. I'm just happy to see you two together again. It brings a warmth to my heart.
Yep, great.
You hear Ambrose pipe up. Yes, darling, that's all wonderful. Might we discuss the business at hand?
Of course, Daddy.
Yes. As you know, your engagement party is at the end of the week. This is a very important occasion for us. It is the first time that our kingdoms are symbolizing the union betwixt you and... Deacon, remind me of the name of your kingdom again?
Hold up. It's help me,
Oh
Danny.
God, did I write it down?
Whatever the names are, it is the first time that the people
Kydovia.
will be
There we
seeing
go.
the union betwixt our two
Kydovia,
kingdoms.
Kydovia, yeah.
We must make the best favorable impression.
Of course.
Yes, everything must go swimmingly, darling. As such, I am enrolling you in diplomacy classes this next semester.
Daddy. I feel like I've taken, you know, a lot of those over the years. I don't need to do that again.
Cordelia, part of the arrangement for you attending this university, you told me, was to prepare you to take over the crown. How is journalism preparing you to take over the crown?
You're right, it's not.
Good, I'm glad
it's
we
just-
see... I'll let you finish.
No, it's just fun, but I understand if you don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it, darling. I love your charisma, your spirit of freedom. Something I rather envy. But you will be queen someday, and it is important that you understand the diplomatic nuances. Our kingdoms have had a very historied past, and if we don't play our cards right, we may devolve back into that historied past. So I'm not saying you have to quit your paper, but what I am saying is you are taking diplomacy classes next semester. That is non-negotiable.
Yes, Daddy.
Wonderful. Your friend should be arriving on the morrow. You pulled some strings, and I've given them some credit here in town to be able to find more appropriate clothing.
Good. I'm so excited to show him around.
Wonderful, darling. All right. Carlisle, please accompany to my study. We have much to discuss. I'll leave you and your mother to continue catching up. It's good to see you, darling. And he comes over, he kisses you on the top of the head, and then he heads into the study with Carlisle.
Great.
Yes, darling, your father means well.
Oh, I know. You know, he just has very specific plans. But I know it's all out of love.
I'm so sorry that there is pressure on you, darling, but I know if anyone can handle it, it is you.
Of course. You know, you raised me well, you taught me well. I know what I'm doing.
Yes. I have to say, I've seen a look at the betrothal bracelet, and it is very beautiful.
It is super shiny.
Yes,
Very,
darling.
very lovely.
Make sure that you wear that on your engagement party. It'll be important to show the union betwixt our two kingdoms.
Of course.
Yes, wonderful. And with that, you and your mother finish your lovely soup. Is there anything you would like to do between tonight, you being alone at home for the first time, and tomorrow morning?
Once I go back to my room, I would like to lock the door, make sure no one comes in, and then I would like to pull out the book that I spent the summer investigating.
Remind me which book that is. You had two of them. Which one did you want to?
I think I mostly focused on the Bloodlords book, but if I picked up anything on the Wiccan book, I'll gladly take that too.
Yeah, let's do the Bloodlords book. Let's do an investigation check with advantage, since you have had time to study it.
Said investigation,
Yeah.
24.
The Bloodlords book is really fascinating. You see that any mention to the god's specific name has been all redacted back with Bloodlord. So you can see, and it's almost like a magic protects it. So there is a concealment charm on this book, stopping anyone who doesn't know the true name from discovering the true name. But it does describe the god in great detail. He is an ancient, wrathful god that used to be the patron of war and chaos and kind of the carnage of battle. Almost like the god of the fog of war, in essence. And it is a very powerful entity, and the book talks mostly about how to summon him. And a lot of that requires blood sacrifice from willing participants and an insane amount of magic. Like, almost like it talks about what is called snarl lines. And that if you converge the correct snarls, you can summon enough power to pierce the veil of where this god lives. And that's essentially what the book is talking about. Is it's written from the aspect of a devout follower. The thing about it, though, is that it's not the super most reliable narrator in the book. You can obviously see that it is a biased and written from the perspective of a worshiper of this god. So, perfect.
And then I would like to hide it in my room.
Perfect. Give me a stealth check just to see how well you do.
Ooh. 6.
Sorry, distracted. You hide it underneath your bed for now.
Sure.
Like in the fold of your mattress. All right. With that, is there anything you guys would like to prepare as you guys have received your transportation and invitations to Cordelia's Manor? You see that...
Definitely the party before the party.
Perfect. We're going to get to you and your kingdom in just a minute, Raylo. Everyone else, you see that on the invitation, on the day that you are slated to arrive, you see that the invitation begins to magically kind of glow with this, like, amber hue of, very summery colors. And on it, it reads an inscription that says, "Take me to..." Cordelia, what is the name of your kingdom?
That's a great question.
Avencia?
Avencia.
Take me to Avencia. And if you hold the letter and you speak you will find that you are transported instantly to the steps of the palace. Cordelia, you see as your friends arrive, I'm going to say, Kokomi, you are first to arrive.
To be expected, always perfect timing.
Of course it is.
But thank you for this invite. I'm so excited to see your kingdom.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to show you around.
And I appreciate your offer with the dress. I cannot wait.
Next to come through the veil is Tony. Tony, you are instantly transported to what is probably the nicest and most swankiest place you have ever been in your life.
I'm like holding an envelope. I'm like walk up to Cordelia and be like, hello.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's totally, yep. That's why we're here.
Classic fucking Tony.
Next to come through is Josie.
This isn't my room. Hey. I thought I was just reading the letter again. Oh.
Oh, did I not explain that? That's my bad, sorry.
No,
It's fine.
that's
If you didn't
okay.
bring anything, we can just get you new stuff.
Cool. I mean, my bag was packed, but that's fine.
You see suddenly a portal opens up and your luggage also falls through.
That's very convenient.
Yeah, we're nothing if not expert party planners, you know?
It's a great kingdom. Looking, it's just the entry hall, right, or something. It's just.
Lastly, Morkai.
Lastly, wait, has Coco not walked through? No, Coco was first. Never mind.
Coco's first.
Yeah, lost count. Hey, thanks for having me. Nice place you got here.
Thanks.
A lot less red than the home I just walked out of, but it's refreshing.
Great. I'm glad you could make it.
Glad to be here. Congratulations.
Yes, allow me to introduce myself. I am Chauncey, the head of patron services here at the castle. I'll be more than happy to show you to your rooms and get you associated with any accoutrement that you may be in need of. Is there anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable here?
He really does.
I'm pretty malleable. I'll be fine.
Very good, sire. Madam Cordelia, have you informed him of the bone saw?
I have not. Sorry, Morkai, we couldn't get everything on your list. Like, we tried our best, but, you know.
I don't recall requesting a bone saw, though.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, I apologize, Miss Kokomi. There is no available. The closest thing I could find was this bread knife, and she hands you a bread knife, or he hands you a bread knife.
Hang on, Tyson. I'm going to turn to Kokomi and be like, don't worry, Kokomi, I got you. I'm going to open my Kazuko and pull out a bone saw.
I think I might have packed wrong.
I think everyone might have packed wrong. This is why we're going shopping. It's fine. It's fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. And he leads you all to your rooms. The main group of girls' rooms all have an adjoining suite, but each of you have your own like bedroom and things like that. Very finely decorated, beautiful canopy-style beds. There's, private baths for each of you, and, a private kind of sitting area. Plenty of space. It would be almost like the equivalent of like a 1,200-foot apartment that each of you have adjoining. 1,200 square foot apartment that each of you have adjoining to Cordelia's master chamber. Morkai, you are at the end of the hallway. Your room has 2 fireplaces. And they've set up a little table with like some like magnifying glasses, like a stethoscope or a microscope, and different things. They were told that you needed some research equipment, so they've given you the best that they could.
All right.
Feel comfortable.
Yes,
Nothing
Master
is not a good
Mordecai, I have a special delicacy for you, straight from the hells. And he opens it up, and you have blood sausage links there.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes, yes. Of course, of course. I have a cousin, you know, who served on the first level of Avernus. Is still fighting in that war, I'm told. They did not make great choices in this life.
Yeah, it's a rough place to be. I can't say I've been there myself, but I hear it. It's not fun.
Yes, well, they did have a fondness for blood sausages, so I hope you will find that most accommodating. And with that, we're gonna cut over to Raylo.
Hold up. Before. Oh, yeah, we could cut to me first. Never mind. Hold up. Go on.
Raylo, you have gotten home from your summer break. You are greeted by your father, who looks at you and goes,
Where am I at?
you are back in your kingdom. So you went home to your house, I'm assuming.
Okay, so am I in the manor or am I in the kingdom tower?
Right now you are in the manor. You're in your actual home with your father. Unless you would like to be somewhere else, and then we can definitely
No.
do that.
I want to be in the manor. I'm just surprised to see my father.
Well, Raylo, good to see you, my son. Raylo Morbius. How are you? How was your studies?
A little morbus, but that's fine. Fine, father. It's fine. It's kind of drab, basic stuff,
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Raylo, something came for our family in the mail. I think it's best you sit down.
Fine standing. Where's Dumont?
They are out in the backyard on the estate, doing some hunting. Raylo, there's an event at the end of the week that requires our family's assistance, and I need to know that you are going to behave.
I'm going to behave. That's why you came down here, I see.
He hands you the invitation from Cordelia's family.
To see if I would, and as I'm slowly looking down, I would. Interesting, isn't it? Of course I'll behave, father.
I know you two were close. But you need to understand that there is a lot on the line for our kingdom here.
Father, do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I didn't know this day would come? That I would be some child about it?
I do think that you are a child.
I am a child.
But I'm hoping to see a man.
Oh, yes, sir. And I'll make a sarcastic salute to him.
Charming as always, son.
You don't have to worry about me.
You know, the king asked about you the other day.
Oh, that's a first.
Yes. His son has invited you to what would be considered his bachelor party.
His what?
His bachelor celebration. Attend.
Is this like it's part of the party, right? Like everyone's around and part of this celebration, right?
You would be in a special company of him. I'm not sure who else is invited. I did not ask, as it would have been improper of someone from our status to question the king.
Of course. It's fine. I will humbly accept.
Wonderful. It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Now,
Tomorrow.
I need you to grow up, boy, and realize that you are representing our family. I know that your mother's death has been hard.
Oh yeah. What time tomorrow?
Tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. at the Castle Tower.
Fine. Is that it?
Yes. Excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Of course you do. Thank you, Father, for bestowing upon me your presence. I'm deeply satisfied and humbled.
Do not disappoint me, Raylo. And with that,
I
he
wouldn't dream
leaves.
Mott.
As you echo into the backyard, you see Dumont coming up. Hello, good sir. How are you, Mr. Raylo?
Mott. It's tomorrow, and then you've probably seen the note, correct?
Or have master, it is most... It sucks, if I'm being quite honest with you.
I have nothing to show for it, do I?
Mm.
Let me show you, and I will reveal past my shoulder how it's,
You see that the
it's
curse
evolved.
has begun to now move over up your arm and into your pectoral kind of area.
I was so close. I'm so close. Too much.
I understand, Master. We've got to play our hand carefully here.
I don't know if I can do it. Tomorrow?
You'll have to keep your wits about you, that's for sure, Master.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I don't think
As
that
you
he's
see-
invited you for the pleasantries.
I don't think so either.
He's either trying to
that's
keep a
why-
close eye on you, or something more sinister.
See.
All I'm saying is you just got to, be watchful. You got to play the part.
Play the part. Been playing the part for a long time, Dumont.
You're getting quite good at it.
You know what? I was about to cancel the party, but fuck it. Send the invitations.
Brilliant, brilliant. We'll send them on out. Party is for this Friday night. Cordelia, your engagement party is set for Saturday. This Friday night, I'll make sure everyone's invited on your list.
Even her.
And just so that you're aware, your father is going to be staying at the castle for the rest of the week to make sure that preparations are in place for this Saturday. So you should have the manor to yourself.
Good. His energy really puts the place in a sour mood, don't you think?
He loves you, master.
I don't even think he understands what love is. This is what my manor looks like. Let me see if I can. Can I even send it? Yeah, I sent it on.
Nice.
I love that.
I'll probably pull it up here too.
And each of you should have an invitation as well. And instead of saying "take me to," what did you say, Annie? Vencia.
Mine said it was just like come to the party. Like it wasn't like anything fancy. I think you're cordially invited to whatever.
Take me, but like the spell was "take me to Avencia."
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Let
It's
me
a
know if-
dimension door style spell.
Gotcha. Let me know if we're ready to hit the party. If anyone else wants to do anything, we don't have to do it right now.
Tony just needs to talk to Cordelia.
Yes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, we're going to do 2 role plays. One is we're going to do the little shopping trip and anything that you want to do between now and Friday. And then after we're done with that, Raylo, we're going to do a little bit of role play with Zato and his little bachelor party. And then we will go into the actual engagement party of that day.
Wait. What about my party? We're not gonna do that one?
Yeah, we are. Sorry. So we'll do that one, and then we'll go into Cordelia's engagement party.
Wait. So I'm hoping the party happens before.
Yes. So just to recap,
It's
just
the
so that
night
we
before.
confuse, we're gonna do everything that's going on in Cordelia's manor. Then we're gonna do the bachelor party, then your actual party, and then Cordelia's summer party.
Summer party. What are we, Bridgerton?
Cool.
A little bit.
Honestly, I'm okay with this. That was kind of the goal.
All right. So Tony, we'll start it off with you. We'll say this is later that night that you've been there. What would you like to do with Cordelia?
Hey, so I was wondering if there was a time before the party that I could get this gift to your father.
To my... Have you met my father?
No.
Oh. I mean, I could probably just like walk it into his office. What can I ask what it is?
Oh no, but if you could like point me in the direction.
Can I? Sorry, I can't. I'm not allowed to know what it is.
It's a gift for your party. I just need to deliver it to him myself.
I mean, if it's for the party, that's more my mother's speed. So.
Where's your dad?
I would assume he's in his office. It's in the East Wing. So you got to take the first staircase on the left, and then you go down the hallway. You take a right, then you take a left, and there's another staircase. Then you go across the main hall. I just go on for like 2 minutes. How to get to his office. And then his office is right there.
Great. I'll just go bring this to him.
Okay. Can I do like an insight check at all, just to get
Yeah.
like if this is like a sketchy thing or? I think this is the most Tony and I've ever been alone together.
Oh, she's talked to
I rolled a
somebody
nat
too.
1. I rolled a nat 1.
You're like, wow, that's really thoughtful that Tony's dad thought to give my dad a gift.
Oh my god, it's a gift from your dad? Oh, you should have said something. Oh, dads love giving each other's gifts. That's totally fine. Yeah, absolutely. Go have fun.
Cordelia, you've never really had friends before, so you think this is what friendship is. Tony,
Yeah, absolutely.
she directs you to her dad's office. I'm going to say that you find it eventually. Go ahead and roll me a 1d6.
3.
It took you 3 hours to find his his office in this mansion.
Good luck getting back to your room.
But you see that there is kind of a study area, and you over here, give me a perception check.
$17.
You overhear Carlisle and Ambrose talking. Yes, sir, Master Ambrose, the king is requesting that after this year Cordelia enters studies, are we going to break the news to her that the engagement has been sped up? No, we need to get through this week and this year, and when the time is right, I will let my daughter know. Very good, sir. The king just wants a commitment in writing that this is going to take place. Yes, so it will be, And he begins to scribble on a piece of paper. Tony. They look up from their desk. Hello?
Hello, sir, Mr. Cordelia's father. Sir.
Ah, you are a friend of Cordelia's, I hope?
A friend, and hopefully future business partner.
He's just stunned, looks at you silent, like, what is happening?
This might be of interest to you. And then the envelope to him.
He looks down at it. He hands it to Carlisle, and Carlisle opens it. And what, pray tell, is in the envelope?
Those would be pictures of the city block you've been trying to purchase. And the super that's been getting in the way. A gift from my father to yours.
Oh shit!
What is happening?
I just realized what the fuck
What's going on?
Oh my god!
Yes.
That's fucking ballsy as fuck. Hold up.
Is this a mutual arrangement, or is this a one-sided arrangement that you're looking for with your father?
Like I said, it's a gift. Hopefully, my father and you can do business in the future.
I will say that super was a little, pesky at best. Tell your father thank you. Is there anything else that you need?
You have a beautiful home.
Sounds threatening.
Thank
This is
you.
awesome, dude.
All right. Give an insight check, Devin.
I don't like
15?
What was that? 15 or 14?
15.
You can see that he is both a little happy and terrified. Very good. I have other business I must attend to. And with that, Carlisle kind of ushers you out and shuts the door. Roll another 1d6 for me.
5.
It takes you 5 hours to get back to the side of the wing that Cordelia and them are on. All right. Cordelia, it is the next day. And you guys have a scheduled shopping trip that you would like to go on. So you lead the way. This is your town. This is your space. How are you going to outfit each of them?
I mean, we've got like the car or carriage, or I don't know really what it would be.
Yeah.
But the mode of transportation. And I'm like talking nonstop the entire way we're there, because as much as I didn't spend my time at home this summer, I love my hometown. Like, I love where I grew up. So I'm just telling y'all everything. I'm telling you all the tea about all the people you've never met. Just like, oh, this shopkeep is sleeping with that one, and that one's technically like dodging her taxes right now, but we know all about it. And just like stuff like that. And then I take you guys to my favorite shop. To find outfits for the party. I will say mine has already been selected for me, but y'all can wear whatever you want within reason. So. And I think I don't know if Mordecai, you can join us if you want.
I think Mordecai, at least my interpretation is he already came with his own suit.
Great.
Like,
The invitation was merely a formality, if we're being 100% honest. I wanted a girls' trip, but I felt bad leaving Mordecai out.
I see how it is. All right.
And so I don't know. Am I supposed to describe like what I pick out, like what they wear, or do they describe this, or?
Yeah, how about everybody describe what they pick out? I think that'd be more fun. Mordecai, also, if there's anything you want to do, since you're alone in a giant manor and estate, like go extort her father.
It's apparently a thing people do.
I'm just kidding. But if there is something that you would like to go and do, we can definitely accommodate that as well. So everybody else, I guess Josie and Kokomi and Tony, please describe what kind of like outfits or kind of ball gowns for this Regency party you guys are picking out.
I can send mine to give you guys like an idea, but
I'll give you guys a few minutes to think on that if you would like.
Oh, I know. It's like Blues Brothers mixed with Dumb and Dumber suits.
Nice.
It definitely has ruffles on the front.
I love it. That's what Cordelia's wearing. It's very like it matches like the blue skin. Like she's wearing like she's gonna be winter. Everything is like tied into that, and like it's just very like formal garden, like very perfectly put together. Very regal, if you will.
You guys are too wild in the chat.
We're having too much fun.
So good.
That Pulp Fiction reference with Tony was funny.
I thought it was perfect.
Kokomi's gonna... I don't know what kind of shop we're in, but if there's maybe like a funeral section, maybe a dress from that's like not necessarily like black veil and like little hat, but definitely like a darker vibe.
Are you okay?
I just think I look really good in black.
I mean, very chic, but it's not your usual go-to. You're normally very like shiny and sparkly.
Join the club.
Cordelia, make an insight check. I'm going to use Ian. You're going to make a deception check, but it's not because you're lying. Just that's, I think, the best
I got a
appropriate
19.
way to conceal what you are thinking or feeling.
I got deception.
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
Kokome's just in her black era.
I dig it. Very chic, very modern.
Very
I mean,
demure.
it's
Yeah, I
dark
don't want
party.
to clash with the house, you know. This party isn't about me. I wouldn't wear white, so I wear black.
Well, I'm not even wearing white. Like, that's such an outdated tradition.
I agree. That's why I'm wearing black.
Okay, Coco.
I think it's gonna be perfect.
Do you know those like robes that like femme fatales will wear? I don't know if this makes with like the long sleeves with like the feathers and stuff. I'm
Yes.
just gonna hand one of those to Kokomi. I'll send you a picture of what it looks like. Like I think you might like this, maybe.
Yeah. Send that. I wanna see.
Mordecai, while this is going on, is there anything you would like to do within the castle?
I don't know. I didn't get that far with this. I guess just explore.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or just kind of getting the whole sweep of the palace?
Ooh,
I think
I
just-
found it.
I think just getting a sweep of the palace.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
There's also lovely gardens outside.
I got.
wait, real quick. I want to say very much that dress, but less like. Definitely the sleeves, but maybe like the bottom's a little bit more mermaid, where it's like a little bit like skin
Forfeiting.
tight, but then like flows out at the bottom.
Ah, I see.
But very that. I'm like, this is perfect.
They're cool dresses. Tyson, I got an 18 on that investigation check.
This palace is so large and bustling with activity as people are trying to get ready for this party. You see that Cordelia's kingdom is hosting, and so her backyard is being transformed into this beautiful, like they're taking their gardens, which are already beautiful, but it's like a whole event planning production. There's like, you know, these beautiful banquet tables and chairs being set up. There's like, you know, special lighting and sound, you know, amplification spells and technology that's being utilized. You know, this is like, maybe you realize that this was like a big event, but this is like you are at a historic event in this kingdom. Like this event will be talked about on every kind of newspaper and national publication. It would be like the equivalent of like the White House press correspondence dinner, right?
Right.
It would be like, you know, this is going to be recorded in the annals of history, whether or not it's like the most interesting thing that's happened in this country. No, but this is like something where you need documentation of this event.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular that you're looking for, or would like to get more information on, or trying to uncover, or
I don't know yet.
you can hold that too, and if you think of something, we can also.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Raylo, you, it is the next day, have been beckoned
Yeah.
forth to the castle.
Okay. Let me show you an idea of what I'm wearing. And these are King's colors. It's not necessarily, let's not say it's the character per se, Don't pay attention to that. Just the suit and the color and the aesthetic. All right, hold up.
I can't with these robes.
Download that.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
I think someone was describing an elf, and I just thought of Legolas.
Also, I'm 100% in favor of Team Cocaine as the as the name.
I liked Loco, but hearing cocaine out loud, that makes me like it more.
That no, it definitely is cocaine if we're gonna go with anything.
So I'm definitely sporting these colors as this is the color palette of the kingdom.
Nice. All right.
I hope
Hey,
you're
say hi.
corset.
You can see it. I put it on chat.
I know. I hope you follow that and you're corseted.
Let's see. Yeah. All right. Look at that. Now chat can see. All right.
I'll walk in slowly.
As you walk in and approach, you see that Zato is there to greet you. Hello, cousin. Very charmed to see you.
Cousin?
I
It's been a while.
appreciate you attending today.
Of course. Wouldn't die to miss it.
Yes. Come, let's walk, let's talk. Reno,
you
give me a
wish.
perception check.
Dun 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 dun. Perception. I keep forgetting it's +2. All right, here we go. Make me like Mike. That is a 14.
You and him seem to be the only ones there for this what's supposed to be a bachelor party.
I'm confused, dear Prince, my dear cousin. Isn't this supposed to be a party where all your closest come to celebrate your inevitable marriage?
Yes, it is, cousin, and you are my closest. I've actually got a question to ask you that I would love. Cousin, you know how much I love you.
Of course. Of course.
And as such, you understand, if anyone, the importance of this unity between our two kingdoms.
I do.
Well, cousin, as such, I can't think of anyone who would be more perfect or more noble than to be the best man at my wedding.
You see a smile. A smile like when Homelander smiles and it's just pure disdain behind his eyes. You mean it?
Oh yes, cousin, I can't think of a more fitting role for you than to be by my side when our
Cousin,
countries unite.
forgive me, I am unworthy. You have sisters and brothers that would be much more worthy of this honor.
Well, cousin, seeing as you Well, formerly the one who is in line for the throne, I feel as though you are the most worthy for this endeavor.
Still with that smile. How can I refuse you, my dear prince?
Excellent. He embraces you with a hug. Cousin, as such, I would ask that you make the opening engagement speech at our party this Saturday.
Be my honor.
And remember, cousin, as he puts his hand on your bad shoulder, I love you, and am so happy that you have decided to accept this offer. I know that you'll make the right choice.
You flatter me, dear cousin. No. Prince Zato.
Wonderful. And he brings over your favorite wine and hands it to you. A toast, then, to new beginnings.
Long live the king.
On live the king, and you both drink. The rest of the night it's just spent with Zato. You guys can choose to do whatever you would like, honestly, or you can leave after that. That was really the impotence of why he wanted you there.
I'm gone as soon as I can. I'll make up an excuse, cleverly, to why I must leave.
Perfect. Is there anything you would like to do to prepare for your party this Friday?
Mott.
Yes,
Are
sire.
you?
I'm here.
Great news. I'm fucking plastered. Great news, Demont. You want to hear it? Hold up. Let it build up around you. I am to be my dear cousin and future king's best man. Look upon my glory.
Boy,
You know what
that
this calls
right
for?
fat
Don't
fucking
you say it.
cocksucker. Like he.
Don't say it too much. Don't you say it. But we're all thinking because today we are here to celebrate. Celebrate failures. Celebrate losers. I want you to go into the wine cellar and grab that secret stash my mother and father have been keeping for thousands of years. It's time. We're throwing a party tomorrow in celebration of the greatest loser in the kingdom.
Sire, I will get you the wine because you know I love to drink. But
I know you
you
love to drink, scoundrel. You
are
little
not a
rascal.
loser.
Mott.
Why, that little fucking right idiot is probably trying to do this to rub salt in your ever-loving fucking wounds.
Of course he is. And he won. He won. And that's okay. Because tonight, or whenever the party is about forgetting those sort of things.
Very good, sire. And with that, he goes. Oh, yep. Go.
You're the first one. You are the first one who gets the keg challenge, my friend.
Haven't lost in 3,000 years, sire.
I know you haven't. And I'm willing to bet a lot of people will bet the same. Or against. Be humble about it. Let's hedge the bets.
And with that, Dumont is going to go off and start to prepare. The rest of you guys all did receive invitations from Raylo inviting you to his estate to party, including you, Cordelia. You also received an invitation.
That was
Hold
going to be
up.
my question.
Okay. Hold up. So, as Cordelia's invitation said, take me to Avencia. On this invitation, it says, take me higher. You'll get it. Hold up. All right, it depends on if you accept. You accept.
Is it just Cordelia's, or is it everybody's?
Everybody's.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, I'm going.
I'll go.
You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, got it. I'll go.
If you're all
Okay.
going.
So it says, take me higher, right?
Yep.
And as soon as you appear and see the manor, you hear this.
Silence.
Dave, you might also have to take off your noise suppression stuff.
I would also like to make it clear that Cordelia is wearing Josie's scarf to the party tonight.
Did you guys hear it?
No, I think you got to take
We
your
did
noise
not.
suppression stuff off.
I don't know how to do that.
Go to your voice and video settings.
I took a note out of Tony's page, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
You want to turn off noise suppression?
Where would I find that?
If you go to
Microphone?
voice and video in Discord.
Oh, voice and video. Let me see. Where would I find voice suppression?
If you scroll down, it's below the video backgrounds.
Got echo cancellation and then noise suppression.
Yeah, turn both of those off. So this setting, and change this to none.
Excuse me.
Okay, I got it. All right, ready?
Yep.
So ready.
Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
And that is the background of this party. As you get there, it is like the frat party on steroids. It is like alcohol everywhere. It is the exact opposite of what is about to happen tomorrow. You guys show up and it is pandemonium.
I will
Great.
definitely go out and greet as you guys arrive. Hey! You guys made it! Fuck yeah! These are my friends, Dumont. Welcome them as if they were kings, especially this one, Cordelia. This party is for you. All hail the future queen. For the queen is dead, all hail the new queen. Come on, guys. Come on and celebrate. Party is for everybody. Our triumphs and accomplishments. Let's do this right. Okay? I love all you guys, exactly how I expected. Well, come on, what are the sour faces? It's a party. Party. Let's celebrate.
I'm gonna lean over to Coco and Josie and be like, I mean, that's cool or whatever, but like, why are they having two separate parties if they're getting married to each other?
I forgot to.
I like how you got a full invitation with someone else's name on it and still think it's
Tony, did you read the invitation?
Read.
Never mind.
It's okay, Tony. I missed that part on the invitation too. I just saw my name, was like, cool.
Would there be like shots or is it just like wine?
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
like, it's packed, and everybody invited, literally everybody we would know at the school. It's up to Tyson if they're there, but it's anything you want. And I'll just be
Everybody
like,
from the
"Coco,
frat there.
don't worry, Coco. I made sure the bar is full of celery water or blackberry, whatever the hell you want.
Cucumber water.
Mordecai, there's a bunch of werewolves in the woods, okay? If you want to mess around with that, that's cool. Josie, it's woods everywhere. I mean, go wild.
Raylo,
Literally.
I brought my own fermented blood. We're good. We're good to party tonight.
Okay.
I make a beeline straight for
Tony.
shots. I take 2 immediately.
It's like
I
me.
don't know exactly what you like, Tony, but I got a lot of things in this house. Enjoy yourself. My home is Sue home. Welcome. to
Everybody
Jurassic
from
Park.
school is there. I need Dakin to roll a d20 for me and tell me if it's odds or even. And I need Cordelia to roll a d20 for me and tell me if it's odds or even.
Can I reach out to Raylo and cast protection from poison?
I got even.
Raylo, as she casts this on you, you instantly become sober.
Ooh, sorry, buddy. You were just
No worries. Hey, Josie, you're the best. It just means I can drink more.
Well, have fun because it lasts for an hour, and you're gonna feel terrible after. So have fun.
Cool. I start chugging the most
Oh, jeez.
hardest alcohol I can find. D20.
Yeah.
What? Dude, every time you ask for a die, it's the one that's missing.
What did you roll, Cordelia?
Rolled a 2.
Grayson is not at the party.
Damn it. There goes my knife.
Oh shit.
That's fine. I can make other
I
plans.
was hoping he was there.
He's not gonna be there.
Oh shoot, that's D. Ooh, that's too much.
Yeah, that's for Aurora.
I rolled a 8. I was gonna
Aurora
go for evens.
is going to show up at the party that night. And
Great.
Dakin,
Yes.
she is dressed the hottest you have ever seen her dress. Like, you know, the most attractive, most flattering nightgown or like cocktail dress, or, you know, like what would be appropriate for the party. It wouldn't be like overdressed, but like makeup to the 9s and 10s. Like, she looks like she is there to have fun.
I will go up and just embrace her. Aurora, I'm so fucking glad you made it. I was hoping you would make it.
Yeah.
In fact, I have a special blend, very dark red, behind the cabinet just for you. And then I'll embrace her and just walk off.
Thanks. And she takes it, and I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. I am beyond any kind of logical thinking right now. Seven. Oh, 19.
You see that she kind of starts flirting with other people there at the party that night.
Yeah, that's my chance.
Oh. She cares.
And with that, is there anything else you guys would like to do at the party tonight?
You guys, okay, so let me lay it out for you guys. Dumont has all kinds of games. There's Pong. There's drinking competitions. You can challenge Dumont to any challenge you want. Mott is a champion. But you can also just play casually. Any game you can think of, it's there. Horseshoes. Beanbags.
There is also anywhere in the manor you can explore or investigate.
Except for my quarters.
You will have to roll very high.
It is very Loctite. And it is in, I will say, I won't say, but I'll tell Tyson.
Everyone else, too, needs to, if you are drinking tonight, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Got an 18.
If you fail 3 Constitution saving throws tonight, will be hung over tomorrow.
What if it's just like a one and done type thing? Is it just one saving throw? Is like
You will not be hung over tomorrow if you just drink once tonight.
okay. I think that's what Morkai's gonna do. I could still roll that 20, but
Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw because it'll determine if you're drunk tonight, but whether or not it has lasting effects into tomorrow. And what that hungover would do is just give you disadvantage on rolls.
right. I got a 10.
Yeah, Morkai's drunk.
I got another nat 20.
Josie, you are metabolizing this alcohol very quickly.
Fuck, I'm not drinking enough.
Oh, also
Let's fix that, Josie, let's go.
I'm wearing really fancy lounging robes too.
Like
Give
Hugh
me one
Hefner
Hugh
status?
No, like just rich person lounging around. I guess a little Hugh Hefner, but just literally, there is a undershirt underneath, made of the finest silk, with robes. It looks kind of like a wizard's getup, more than armor. You know what I mean?
I'm just realizing, sorry, this is a distraction. This photo you sent has 6 fingers.
Yeah,
I know.
AI does that all the time. It can't.
I
do
made it
fingers.
with AI. Yeah, AI does not know how to do fingers.
No, it does not.
That's
Fingers and words, you can always tell.
funny. Also,
That's why I
all
said
of the
just pay
background
attention
is
to the photo.
bokeh except for this random square.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, but
But I am definitely in Shadow Kaiban colors, which is purple, black. And that's about purple, black.
yeah. Perfect.
I'm going wild too. I'm singing because there's karaoke too. I'm singing karaoke. I'm throwing the booze out at the crowd.
You can definitely see that Aurora. Give me an insight check, Raylo.
Okay. I'm singing Creed, by the way. If you guys didn't understand.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only you could. Deacon, are you able to see the meme I posted? I don't know if you get the
Hold up.
reference.
What,
Let me
no
see.
Matchbox 20?
I
I
didn't
see
realize that my childhood on a reel was raised by Maxbox 20 until I started
Dude.
realizing that every song of my childhood was Rob
I
Thomas.
love Matchbox 20, alright? And I will probably throw in a couple songs from them in a fantasy type way.
When I think of the 90s, that's what kind of music I think of.
I think of early 2000s.
And Shania Twain.
Love Shania Twain.
Okay, hold up. What was I doing? Roll in perception. Okay.
Insight.
Insight. I don't like that one. That is a big O3.
You can definitely tell that Aurora is ignoring you.
But I wouldn't understand that, right?
You wouldn't understand like why that is the case, or like, I mean, you can interpret yourself, but you're not getting the sense of why. You're just getting the, I am noticing that Aurora is not making eye contact with me, and we are not in the same vicinity.
Fine. It's fine. We're on a break.
Cordelia,
I'm gonna keep jamming.
what are you gonna do
Yes.
at the party tonight?
I do think I will spend a decent amount of time having fun drinking with the girls, because I'm very excited. But I do think at some point I get a little sad drunk, and I sneak away to a quieter part of the house. And I would imagine I know this house pretty well.
Oh yeah.
You do.
I would like to head off to his quarters because I know that there's not going to be anyone there.
Let me just double check what he wrote me just to make sure.
If that fits.
Yes, I need you to give me an Arcana check.
$17.
There is a magic lock on the west wing to his house where his room is.
That's disappointing. Then I'll just find somewhere else.
Perfect. You find a secluded area. We'll say you know this house pretty well. You know where all the little hidey holes and nooks and crannies are. What would you like to do?
I think she's just trying really hard not to be that like sad girl drunk crying at a party. That's just kind of it. She's just not super feeling. She felt it for a while, but now she's not feeling the party mood anymore.
Perfect. I'm going to say give me another Constitution saving throw. This one's not for being drunk. It's just how well can you handle your emotions.
15.
You're able to, like, put on your big girl pants a little bit and, suck down any of the negative emotions that you're feeling and kind of suppress them for the time being.
What I do.
Kokomi, what would you like to do at the party tonight?
So as per what Raylo said, there was my cucumber drink available. I'm going to be getting that, but with a twist. It's a cucumber vodka. And it's literally just vodka and cucumbers. But it looks like water, so she's like playing it off like it is cucumber water, but she's like going to the bartender and she's like, if there's an ounce of water in that cup, I will throw it away. I want it straight vodka and cucumbers, please. Thank you. That would be perfect.
Very, very good, madam. Very good. And it's just like Tito's and cucumber, like it is.
And by the way, you see Dumat superhumanly, super paranormally helping every single person by himself. He does the challenges and he helps immediately. Almost like his perception is plus 30.
And for my constitution, I rolled a 12. I don't know what's like saving or not. But...
That passed. Yes.
Okay.
10 or lower, failure. 11 or higher is success.
I'm only on my first one. It's a little strong, but I'm like playing it off. And then I'm definitely like grabbing that karaoke mic and like,
Coco, you look fucking fantastic. Oh my God, let's sing a duet.
after my solo, Raylo, after my solo.
Of course, Your Majesty. I hand you the mic.
Give me a performance check, Coco.
Ooh, y'all ain't ready.
Now, I believe you do get advantage on this, right?
And then I'm gonna be like, make them bleed.
What are you gonna sing?
Okay, I got a 17.
Nice.
I don't. Oh, okay. Let me think. I didn't have anything in mind, but what if we just say like "What the Hell" by Avril Lavigne?
Yes.
So what if I go on a million dates? I've seen the whole thing.
What was your performance check again?
A 17.
Oh, you kill it.
I get like the crowd going.
Weird vibes in this party, bro.
What the
Turn your
hell?
mic on.
Weird vibes at this party.
Tony, what would you like to do at this party?
I think Tony's trying to be on her best behavior because she's representing the family. But if somebody offered her a drink, she wouldn't say no.
Lots of people are offering you drinks.
We're popular at school right now. Like we did
are.
the thing. So.
Janesh comes around and is like, "Hey, DJ girl! Pump up the jams!"
Hit it, Tony. This is your time to shine.
I don't have anything good prepared.
Pretend it's good.
Whoa,
That's only when I'm in danger.
I don't know if I told you this, but that killed my friend that watched the stream the other night. That was like,
Killed all of us.
he was like, not the big
I
time
actually
rush.
I just had a fucking backlash of 2007 with that shit.
I think I like was drinking water when you did that for the first time, and I actually choked a little bit.
Cordelia, give me
Shit,
a.
am I supposed
Oh no, you go. What are you gonna say?
Okay, no, nothing.
Oh, come on.
If you're gonna play a DJ thing, give me a performance check. If you're gonna drink, give me a constitution check. Cordelia, give me a perception check.
I rolled a 17. Or constitution.
You saved. You are not drunk.
I got a 21 perception.
You see that as you are passing by the door to the west wing, that a riddle appears in magic writing. The word is, "Your prince is here, say his name." That is what the kind of inscription on the door is.
Is it Rayla Morbus?
You see that the inscription does not move or change.
Interesting. It's I don't know I don't know how to pronounce the other guy's name. I know Zato, but that's it. Not the lie, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Tony, are you gonna perform, or is it just the drinking you're doing right now? Just so that I'm making sure I'm not missing what you want to do tonight.
Just gonna drink from here on
Official business terms. Perfect. Mordecai, what would you like to do?
I think right now I'm hanging out with the rest of the fraternity, and I'm trying to convince every person to drink as much as possible. In particular, right now I am trying to convince Rampart to do a keg stand.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
I got a what is that? 20. I got a 23.
All right, if you insist, I'll challenge you. And he points to, or no, what's Rampart's voice that I've been using? Yes, I say. I'll challenge you. I can't. There's two different Cockney people here. He's challenging Dumont to a keg stand right now. Is what is happening.
I'm just like egging them on. really trying to manipulate them all into getting like way too drunk.
They're all getting plastered.
And I think I'm also trying to, convince people to try my hellish grog. I think it's, a really, it actually is a really fine whiskey, but it looks like blood. But I'm trying to convince people to get over that.
Everybody's into it, especially Aurora. Aurora actually turns over to you, Mordecai, and is like, "Hey, this is so good. Where did it come from?"
About 1,000 sacrificed individuals.
You're so funny.
I hate it.
Yeah, I think that wasn't a joke.
I hate it.
She is putting
love
on
it, and I
some.
hate it.
I love it so much.
Give me a perception or an insight check, Mordecai.
Bro.
I
I got
love
a
this so
17.
much.
You, even though are probably not the most
shit.
socially adverse, are recognizing that she is trying very, very hard to either flirt with you or to make Raylo so insanely jealous tonight. Maybe both.
Where's my
I think I'm leaning more towards the Raylo side of things. Shoot, I don't know where to go from here. What is? Give me something to go off of.
How do you feel
You are
about our
just
friendship?
so funny, and she kind of takes her hand and like ruffles your head just a little bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and readjust my hat. My horns stick through my fedora, so they
Yeah.
keep it attached. But I'm gonna go ahead and readjust it. Thanks, I appreciate it. I try to be friends with everyone, try to be liked by everyone.
I totally get that. Like, it's. You're really cute.
Thanks. My mom says the same thing.
What's your mom like?
Oh, she's super supportive. She's really busy though, running the family business.
Oh yeah, what does your family do?
They're brokers of sorts. Every time someone sells their soul to the hells, my family's kind of involved in the transaction.
Everybody notices too. This is so opposite of Aurora's personality here tonight. Like, you don't even need a perception check.
Right.
Like this is not who Aurora typically is.
Now, is it because she's plastered, or is it like an act she's putting on? I can roll for that if you would like.
I would roll insight on that. She's definitely plastered. Nobody needs to roll insight for that. But roll insight to see if...
Guilty.
I got a 14.
I think based off your previous roll as well, what I'll say is that you don't know if it is an act so much as it is she is completely uninhibited right now. Like, you can tell that her prefrontal cortex is not like... You know how, like, sometimes when you're in a social situation, you'll sit and sometimes you'll be a little bit more calculated about how you present yourself. She right now does not have that function. She is just completely going off of her raw, unadulterated thoughts in mind. You aren't sure necessarily whether or not she's actually into you, or if like this is just her way of trying to make Raylo jealous.
Okay, right.
But you don't think that she's like... You don't think that she's like putting on a personality or putting on a show.
I see. Okay. This is a cool place Raylo's got, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I'm never rich, so it's like kind of cool to see how the other half lives.
Yeah, my family's estate in the Hells is a little bit bigger than this, but it's not bad. I like what they got going on.
Yeah, there's like so many rooms here.
Ooh.
Yeah, quite a lot of the architecture. It must have taken a lot of timber to build this place.
Yeah.
Stone.
She kind of like grabs your hand and kind of starts to walk off.
Where are we going? I'm pardon with my
I don't
crew
know.
here.
I've never been in a rich house before. Like don't you want to go like explore it a little bit?
Well, if you want,
Hold
I can
up.
ask Raylo to give us a tour.
I just think it'd be more fun if we did like a little investigation. You know, like solving your little mysteries.
What mystery could we solve in this house?
The mystery of I don't know. That's why we gotta go find it. We gotta go find a mystery, Mordecai.
I think you've had a little bit too much to drink. There's not much mystery in this place.
Oh, come on. Let's go have some fun.
We can have fun here with the frat. They're really fun.
Yeah. She sits and she starts drinking some more.
Yo, Mordecai being a bro. Yo.
Secondhand embarrassment is so real.
Trust me, it's quite. I'm gonna look around for Raylo. Where is he at?
Raylo, where are you at in this party?
I'm like on stage, be like, get it, yeah. Like I'm.
Can you take me higher?
Yeah. And then I'm like, cause Coco's singing. I'm like, get it, yeah. Woo! Get it, Coco, slut. And then I'm going to like wrap my arm around Josie and be like, I fucking love you. I have never trusted a friend more than you.
I am
You're the
prepping
best.
a lesser restoration.
I mean
Hold on. Get your
You're
mic up.
muted.
I'm prepping a lesser restoration. Like, yeah, buddy. Like,
I
this
mean,
is so
you
fun.
are
Are you
the-
okay?
I'm fucking fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Bet you got a
This is
solo in
great.
ya.
No.
Bet you got a
that's
solo in
okay.
ya. I bet you do.
No.
How
How about you go up and sing again? Because you're doing so good.
Coco, me and you.
Let's go.
I know
Yeah,
it.
Brad,
Duet,
do
duet,
Each of you guys give me
duet,
performance
duet.
checks.
I'm
If
having
anybody else is drinking
another-
tonight, make another Constitution saving throw.
I was like, I'm having
Did-
another drink.
I think I would have had a drink with me. So.
Yeah.
19.
Since I'm singing, it is with. I have expertise.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's going to be 15 plus
Yep,
5.
I got a
20. That's a dirty
4.
20. Dirty 20.
You guys kill it. Like, you have brought the whole house, like, they are so pumped up. After you guys get up singing, you see that Aurora gets up on stage.
Oh no.
Yeah, Aurora, show them
Oh,
what
no.
you
Oh,
got.
no.
She rolled an 18, and she's going to perform a song called Backstabbers, Liars, and Other Cheats.
Oh.
Typical
Oh,
Aurora.
no.
This is gonna be a banger, guys.
And it's like a summer anthem. It's not like sultry at all in terms of, it's like, it doesn't sound, I'm not trying to copy this, but you know how, what was that new song that Sabrina Carpenter just released that,
Espresso.
no, is it
Taste?
Taste. You know how that's like an upbeat song or whatever, but it's about like, you know, how shitty the other guy is kind of essentially, well, I guess it's directed at the girl, but whatever. It's like in that. It's like, even though the song is about like these negative emotions and about like how pissed she obviously is at Raylo right now, it's not like it's a downer of a song. It's like a total summer jam fest that's going on. I need Raylo to give me an insight check to see if he can understand that the song is directed towards him.
I think I have his +0, so 14.
You have no clue.
Yeah, you're killing it. That's nice. Strong vibrato. I love it.
Oh, jeez.
Is there anything else anyone else like to do at the party tonight? Cordelia.
I do have one more name I want to try at the door.
Okay.
Tristan.
As you say that name, you hear a door unlock.
Oh no. I'd walk in.
Yeah, you are now in the west wing of the house, which is where most of the residence quarters is. So you know exactly where you're going. You've been in this wing a million times. You know where his father and mother's suite was. You know where Raylo's suite is. This is also where Dumont sleeps, is in this wing. So it's kind of like the residency quarters of the estate.
Library as well.
Yes.
I think I walk up to Raylo's door, like his bedroom, but I don't go in, and I go to the library instead.
Perfect. As you enter the library, what would you like to do?
I think I just want to look at the books. I do think now I am looking for one book in particular.
High school yearbooks.
But I don't know if he would have a copy of it or not.
What book are you looking for?
I don't know that we ever came up with a title. But it's the one Tristan is from.
Dakin, is that book in your library?
No.
And that's all Cordelia needs to know. And she's just going to sit in there and wait until, it seems like the party's dying down. Then she'll slip back into the party.
I will say this, if I can interject.
Yes.
Books of the history of our kingdom, all of our history, is sprawled out.
So if that is of any interest to Cordelia, she can more than happily take a look at that.
Absolutely love to take a look at that.
Perfect. While that's going on, is there anything else anybody would like to do at the party?
Haven't really done anything yet. As far as the party goes, I think I've just been dancing mostly and drinking. But I think as the party goes on, Lucy's pretty in tune with nature, and I think she can feel the vibes in this room are really fucking a little off. So especially watching Aurora perform and her hitting on Mordecai and how Mordecai's acting, him approaching me and everything. Can't find Cordelia. So I think I'm going to stop dancing with whoever I was, and I'm gonna try to go and grab Aurora. She seems like the one who needs the most help.
Yeah, you can grab her. She finishes her set on stage. Everybody's going kind of crazy for it.
Hey girl, how you doing?
I'm doing so good.
Good. Hey, you want to go and find a room with me?
Oh, yeah, we can go do that.
Great. Let's go. And then I'm gonna find a quiet room somewhere.
Yeah, you guys find a room. It's like a guest bedroom.
Being respect, I'm keeping her at arm's length. I'm probably just holding her hand and bringing her with me. And then once we're in the room, I'm just gonna be hey, so are you feeling okay? Are you doing okay?
I'm doing so good. And she's gonna lean forward a little bit.
I'm gonna put my hand up, hang on real quick. Before that, will you let me help you?
Help me with what?
I just want to help you think a little clearer right now, so you're a little bit more in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's be in the moment. Let's not think about anything. Let's just be here.
Okay. I'm gonna grab her hands and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on her.
You see her. She kind of looks around. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, and it seemed like things were rough out there. Um, you okay?
Yeah, I'm cool.
If you ever need anything, you can come and talk to me. And then I'm gonna let you sit here. Here's water. But I'm gonna like fish some Advil like out of my bag. And then I'll probably go back to the party if she doesn't need anything else.
Josie,
Yeah,
thank you.
you're welcome. I'll go.
Perfect. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Then with that, I'm going to say the party wraps up. I don't believe anybody failed their checks except for, I'm going to say, Dakin. You are going to be hungover tomorrow.
I
Everyone
can see that.
else is
It's
going to be able to handle their liquor.
Oh, actually, I think I got a 4 on my last one.
You are going to have, like, you are drunk tonight, if that changes anything for you.
Okay.
But you passed your other two, so I'm going to say that it doesn't have any lasting, lingering effects in tomorrow.
Okay.
But that is where we're going to end tonight. So we will pick things back up with Cordelia's party
Dang.
next Sunday.
I want to keep going. The party don't stop.
Couple of reminders. Next Sunday we are good to meet, but after that, I will not be able to meet again until the 27th of October. So the 13th and the 20th, we will not be able to meet. The 27th also is going to be our Halloween stream. So if I think we decided we're going to dress up as our characters.
I am.
Do not
I'll
feel
have
the
a
need
camera ready.
to
Fine.
like go all out in like terms of like spending a ton of money. This is supposed to be just fun. So even if it's just articles of clothing you already own that you can, wear, go for that 100%. We just thought it'd be fun to do like another Halloween stream like we did last year. This year though, it's as our characters, just so that we're all on the same page. But yeah,
This has been fun. I can't wait.
good. This is all 100% just backstory. So this is a fun little
I love this.
I'm loving this.
little tromp. But I was telling Megan earlier, the amount of backstory that Danny and Dakin has given me, that could have been its own campaign in and of itself. So this is a fun little
sorry.
side quest.
I honestly, I don't think we could have stopped. We were the worst two people to meet to create a backstory
Mm-hmm.
because we couldn't stop.
It's fun.
We constantly message each other about this stuff.
So, with that, that is going to be it for tonight, and I will see you guys all back next week.
Tyson, real quick, did I learn anything from the books in the library?
Oh yeah. Dakin, what information? What did you roll?
I'm assuming investigation.
Yep.
Plus 6, 18.
18. What are you trying? Is there anything in particular about the history of the country that you're trying to learn?
Just, I'm kind of curious as to why these are the books that are open
I can
right now.
explain kind of the books that
Yes.
are
They can go for that.
spelled out, and you're more than welcome, Tyson, to text her more information. They are definitely history of the bloodlines of husband, me, like back to the start, all the dealings they made. A lot of it's vague, so it's not something that's super alarming, but I'd say there's a lot of tidbits that you never knew. It has to do with bloodlines, what they were interested in, the reason why they wanted to create a democracy with you guys, as a united kingdoms instead of going to war still.
You also learn that there is a great deep connection to the Raven Queen and this kingdom.
Mm.
Okay.
This kingdom, but I would say that a lot of that has been etched out, having to do with the Raven Queen.
Perfect. And with that, that is where we will end tonight.
What happened?
All right. We will pick back up next week. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.